Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Chess, and today is a special episode because it's the 91st episode of 1 Year 365. I think I will eventually call it 1 Year 365. The name is still in progress, but I think I finally, deciding that, um, the name for this series will be called 1 Year 365 because, it's like every day, one discussion every day, right? It's like, an apple a day keeps a doctor away, right? It's kind of, similar to that. One discussion a day for, uh, 365 days. But yeah, also since this is like the 91st episode, it means we are more or less 25% progress towards the whole thing, right? Because 365, if you divide that into two is like 182, right? And then if you divide that into two again, it's 91, right? Which is this first, and I would consider this like chapter one of this whole 1 year 365, right? And we'll be entering the second chapter, basically the second quarter or the second chapter, or yeah, I would say chapter, the second chapter. Yeah, we're still going to discuss a lot of stuff as well, like random things that I'm, suddenly thinking about, things that's currently trending, or having some controversy on it, and we are here to figure it out. What would be the best, quote unquote, the best outcome of these problems, right? Like basically, we're trying to discuss about the solutions about that, and yeah, hopefully, right? And then there's also like stuff that you guys might never think about, stuff that I might never think about, and then you guys probably have the answer for that, and so on and so on. But yeah, quite happy that this is like the farthest the longest streak that I have ever had in my life, because this should be out in September, right? So basically, the first time I decided to record YouTube, record video to YouTube again was like on March, I would say, March this year, right? And then it's basically like April, May, June, July, August, and September, right? Wait, it's how many months is that? March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So it's almost 6 months already, right? And yeah, there's also have been a lot of accomplishment that I have, not really accomplishment but more like milestones that I have had, like my channel, if I finally reached 1,000 views, and then it's now 2,000 and 2,000 views, not really now but more like progressively, right? And then 3,000 views as as I'm making this right now. It will probably be like 4,000 by then, hopefully, right? Fingers crossed. Also, there's a lot of subscribers that subscribe to the channel as well during the whole 6 months. Like I think I got more than 10 subscribers, and that's like the biggest milestones that I have achieved, because like there was like only 5 subscribers, right? And then there's 10. When it reached 10, I feel like it's basically a group of people, right? A group of people, just basically listening to me talking, right? Talking whatever that I'm about to talk, right? And then now it's like 18 subscriber as I'm making this video. Hopefully it's also increased, fingers crossed again. But my goal for this year, to 2022, is to have 100 subscribers. I don't know if that's possible. I feel like that's a little bit too far high up of a mountain that I can climb, but one can always dream about that, right? But yeah, that's like my biggest dream for now, like biggest goal. I don't know if it's actually possible to have 100 subscribers. Like in my classroom, in high school, we only have like 32 students, right? Um, so having 32 students will, I mean, having 32 subscribers will feel like me in classroom, right? And then having 50 students in a class is like me in university, right? Where we have a massive class, and then there's a lot of friends of mine that took the course, right, and study there as well. And 50 students will feel like that, right? But 100 subscribers, I that's a lot of people, right? And I don't even know if I can actually reach there. But I'm still being optimist, and I will try my best to make a great content in the channel as well. Just the discussion, and then there's also the game plays that I made. um Probably when this video is up, I've already made another series, probably like talking about movie, because I really want to have that as well, because as in its own genre, or like a group of videos, because um maybe we can have like another series of that in the channel as well, just maybe like Marvel movie, or Marvel movie in general, because it's currently doing well, right? And there's just a lot of Marvel movies, TV series, and stuff like that that we can always discuss in the channel as well, right? And I might have like pictures of it, or screenshot, or something like that, so that we can also kind of have visual as well to what we're talking, rather than just me drawing with my finger, right, in this phone. But yeah, hopefully that's already up when this video is up. That's like my other, I want to start another series as well, so that it's not only games and this kind of podcast, right? But we can also do like movie review or something like that, movie discussion. I don't know, name still in development as I'm making this video, right? Probably I already decided what's the best for the name for the series in the meantime. But yeah, um what else? Yeah, I've been kind of burned out like this past week, because I've been making a lot of videos this past week, to catch up all the missing days that I had, because um during like June and July, yeah, it's like May, June, July, I was like busy, right? Maybe not really busy, but more like people in my house were busy, and there's always active people, right? And I couldn't really freely make videos at those times, so I kind of got left behind, right, behind all what I'm supposed to do. But then fortunately in middle of July at least, yeah, it's still July, I think. And yeah, um you know I st- I started to have lots of free times where people were less busy, so that I can have all these recordings in my room upstairs, right? And yeah, just to catch up all the schedules that I missed, I made lots of videos, right? And as for now, I'm actually still on the track of the schedule, so yeah, it's working for me at least. Usually when making this kind of videos, I want to have at least 30 to 45 days of gaps, right? So for instance, if this is day zero, if today is day zero, like about 30 to 45 days from now, I would have to have videos ready to be posted online during every day, right? Um, and yeah, and during those times when I was I had very few time, I think I fall back to 20 to 30 days. So yeah, that's like bad, right? So I grinded videos this past week at least, and I found myself back in track about 30 to 45 days from now. Although you might think that oh, this is like late content then. Well, yes, but also no at the same time, because in all of these range, I didn't fully, you know, fill all the schedule, but I leave some spot, like a hole basically in one day or another. That's, from the day zero, right? I still leave some of these days empty so that I can fill it with something that is currently trending. And this I put this range. The closest one towards the day zero is about 2 weeks. So yeah, that's like 40 days, right? So that in between 14 days, like for instance, there is something happening at day zero, right? So expect me to discuss about that potentially, starting from the 14th day and onwards, right? Like the closest one is probably 2 weeks after that, but maybe I can also go few or less than that, like maybe 10 days from now, from day zero, I mean. Excuse me, which might work as well. But it's a little bit risky because sometimes, um, what if I don't have free time in those 10 days, then I'm gonna be screwed, right? And like 10 days is like the bare minimum, I would say, for me to make this video, because I need to think about the topic, I need to discuss itself, and then I need to kind of edit the video as well, right? And making the thumbnail as well, doing drawing the thumbnail. And this will require me, this is not a lot honestly, but having me being working at my own and with really an unpredictable free of time. So 10 days is like the minimum days that you might expect me from discussing certain trending things, right? But I will try my best. If I can make this efficient and probably make it less than 10 days, but I will try my best. As well as the equipment that I need, like the laptop that I need to edit the video as well, was used by my sibling as well, right, for their school. So there's that as well. And I only can do that in the midday as well, because at nighttime it's used for them, obviously, right, to study and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about the current progress, right? um what about this 1 year series? What's the direction that I want to take this? Like I said, it will be 365 days. I have thought about something else. Once this series ends, which will end next year. But I'm still not sure about that. So it's still far away. Anyway, right? Still like 75% more progress, right? So a lot of things can change in this period of time. Usually, like, what if another pandemic starts and stuff like that, right? Which obviously I don't want. But what if nature has decided that to be a thing again, right? And then there's also, like, X factor that might not, that might be unreachable, right, out of my reach basically. How am I going to deal with that, right? So yeah, I have some thinking about what would happen in the end of this series, but I will keep that for myself at first, because it's still a long way to come, right? um for chapter 2, I still have some ideas, and I might as well like brainstorm more ideas. Maybe the next week, I need to take a week kinda like a few days off first, just to chill my head at first, because I've been burnt out for the past week of recording. So yeah, but I'm actually enjoying it though. Making this actually is like my hobby, essentially now. Since I'm currently not working, like still looking for work, right? And in the meantime, in my spare time, basically, why not do something useful like this, right? Just making discussion, right? As a hobby in itself, right? And yeah, that's why I'm enjoying it. But when I do it like continuously and with lots of like lots of hours, non-stop hours of recording, then I can be burned out as well. And this happened to me like right now. But I think I'm fine right now. Just a day off, it will probably refresh me. Just let the new ideas flow in my head, basically, like things that I want to discuss again, because there's just a lot of things in this world to discuss, right? There's just a lot of topics that's interesting to be discussed, a lot of questions, a lot of things that's always constantly becoming a trend in the internet, right? Like in this year in itself, like I said, like in the previous episode where I talk about the horror lores of 2022 that can still be developed again, right? And I actually kind of need to rewatch those, because apparently I missed some key points or essentials of those videos. And I might do another discussion in the future as well. And maybe until then we got another new lore kind of stuff, right? Which is interesting, of course. And then there'll be lots of movies as well. And there will be a lot of movies constantly being shown in the cinema, right? And I feel like I kind of want to review all of them. Um just review how the story goes. Like, is it great, is it bad, what's great about the movie, what's bad about the movie, right? And how they can improve or increase, like what's to be added, right? But yeah, that's just like another brainstorm for the future. By future I mean like future of me right now, as of I'm recording this recording this video, but it might actually have already been done once this video is up, because yeah, currently it's towards the end of the July, and this video will up in mid September, right? So there's like 1 month and a half probably of space in between, and which is great. It means I'm on track, and just like that, so that at least I have myself secured some contents, so that I never missed a day, right? Speaking of missing day, I actually almost missed a day in the day 50, because I didn't really think about I kind of missed that, because like I said, I make some holes, right? Like some free spaces in the schedule, so that I can fit in uh stuff or discussions that's currently trending, right? But in episode 50 I didn't find anything that's like something interesting to discuss, so I kind of left that behind. And it was like only, again, like I said, 10 days before that, and I was already concerned or worried, right? And it's actually about to go live in few days from now, and I still haven't had the thumbnail for that video just yet. But after this I will make that, and yeah, it should be fine by then. Well, obviously when this video is up, it's probably already been well, basically 41 days ago, right? So yeah, there's that. What else would I discuss? Yeah, it's actually quite a fun journey with you guys. 25% towards the whole series of 1 year 365. Expect more of them to come, in the future. And also, like, as you can hear in the background, the construction in my left, in the left of my house, like not really my house, but more like my dad's house, but yeah, whatever. Like at the left of this home, the construction is still going, and yeah, there's just a lot of hammering, drilling, screwing nails and stuff like that. But yeah, it is what it is, right? Sometimes this kind of thing happen, but it won't be for long, hopefully, finger crossed. Hopefully, in the next month or 1 or 2 months from now, it's already been cleared, right? So yeah, there's no more disturbance potentially. But yeah, well, maybe you can still the dog in the background. um at this time the dog is not barking, but usually if you hear the past videos, there's also like a dog barking, right? As well as my cat's necklace that ringing, basically, like um when my cat scratch herself, and touching the necklace, and it starts ringing, right? And yeah, you might as well heard as well. Well, currently my cat is sleeping in front of me, actually, um below the air conditioner. Yeah, she likes cool air, basically. Because I don't know if any cats do this, but they like, at least my cat, my previous cats as well, they all like um sleeping under, below air conditioner, basically, just getting that cool air, or cool or breeze of air. But yeah, is there anything else I want to say about this one? Probably not. um but yeah, 91st day, this is like special. Chapter 1 is completed, and I'm glad for that. I'm happy that I can actually, be in this state, like 6 months, the longest streak of me recording videos, right? Constant uploading videos. But yeah, the goal of the channel is to have new videos every single day. But yeah, don't know if I can do that myself, but I think I can eventually. It's like practicing, right? And so far, it's doing great. It's working for me. It's working for me. I mean, and it's working for the channel as well. But yeah, thank you for the 18 subscribers that are still here. Um, Apparently, when I check my analytics, apparently some of you, like two or three of you, are returning viewers. Like, I don't know if that means the subscribers or just random people, that found this channel, and then eventually they also return to this channel to watch some video. Like, I don't even know what video you guys watching. Probably one of the playthrough, right? But yeah, there's that. um I think that's it. I think that'll be it for today's special episode. um Chapter 1 is completed, and yeah, I'm happy for that. Expect more to come soon. It might have already come, but yeah, until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, guys. And yeah, I will see you again tomorrow in another discussion in the first chapter 2, and see ya.